Bat Force Radio.
Bat Force Radio is rated M for mature, or should that be immature?
Grumps and Gramps, tons of laughs with Grumps and Gramps. Grumps and Gramps, tons of laughs with Grumps and Gramps. Grumps and Gramps, tons of laughs with Grumps and Gramps.
And we are back.
Yo.
Welcome to the Grumps and Gramps show. I'm Gramps.
I'm Grumps.
And with us always is our faithful sidekick, Everything Batman 219, the man that puts the miles in the aisles.
What up?
You got to get up early to beat the dunk.
How are you guys doing today?
It's been a long day, man.
Long day, but good day.
It's like all these days, you know, because I'm working from home, they all kind of just blend together. I don't even know what day it is.
Same here.
I think we're recording on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I was going to say this. I have an argument every morning with myself over what day it is.
Yo, speaking of which, I was watching the news yesterday, and like right before I was ready to leave, they were like, all right, everyone, have a great Monday. And I was like, wait a minute. I look at my watch, it says Wednesday. I look at my phone, it says Wednesday. And I was like, wait a minute, why the fuck did they say Monday? I'm like, it can't be fucking Monday. I was like bugging out yesterday. And then I go out and I'm like, I'm turning on the news on the radio. And they're like, oh, welcome this Wednesday morning. And I was like, fucking panic attack.
So were you watching like recorded news or something?
I hope not, because I was following their advice on the weather.
You know, that'd be a great joke to pull on like April 1st. April 1st is next week, and man, you could really mess with some people doing something like that.
No wonder they were wrong, because it was the weather. You know, that's the only job where you could be wrong 95% of the time and still be employed.
Making six figures.
But
we get six figures.
Today? Yeah,
well,
we got 6 figures. Yeah, I got 4.
Bring home 6 figures. She doesn't realize it's because you just went to the shop.
Oh, God.
That old
Craziness.
joke.
Never gets old.
You know, hey, it's been a pretty exciting, eventful week since the drop of the Zack Snyder Justice League.
Yeah.
You know, here's what's crazy. You know, first, we got that movie. But second, all the figs that have come out recently because of that. And it shows me that, I mean, there were the people in the know that had these licenses, they knew about all this stuff way back when.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get into that. I guess we can start that right now. Obviously, you know.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Starting off with, you know, McFarlane Toyz. They've already got, you know, their line of the Zack Snyder Justice League 7-inch series coming out. You've got this unmasked version of Bruce Wayne and Batman. It's a pretty good likeness, I guess, for a $20 figure.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a $20 figure.
Yeah. There's going to be people that complain, but I don't know why, because, I mean, it's a $20 figure, you know?
Yeah.
I can't wait to I can't wait to get the Grumps review on this, though.
No, not touching it. I'm getting out of the McFarlane game.
You may have to get a few. I mean, if you want like the Steppenwolf.
That looks pretty good.
This was I didn't, you know, it's funny. I haven't seen the Justice League or whatever in a while. So, recently watched the Snyder Cut twice. And man, this character underwent a big change. So I like the way his armor looked in the Snyder Cut. It was kind of, I don't know how to say it, fluid or constantly moving and changing. And it was almost alive.
Yeah, it was almost like he was a cyborg in a way, kind of.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got the big bad Darkseid and like his. I think this is going to be like the first version of Darkseid. Obviously, they're going to come out with the full armored version.
Unless they have like snap-on armor or something that we don't know about.
No, there's two. There's apparently two versions of this figure, and these
This
guys
one-
are expensive. They're $42 each.
What?
Yeah,
But they're not going to be 7 inches though. They're probably like they're bigger than they should, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it's probably worth it.
So,
Oh, really? Are they going? They're going to be like taller than the normal 7 inches? I guess they would have to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a 10-inch?
I would imagine. Yeah. Right. That would make sense.
I'm going to be disappointed if it's just like the same height.
No.
It better not be. Because I'll pick those up just to have them.
And then, they're coming out with a pretty good version of Cyborg.
Yeah.
He blew up as a character during in the Snyder Cut. Like we knew nothing about him in the first JL, and then now it's like people had like an emotional attachment to him while you're watching the movie, and it's like wow, all right. Now it's like all right, this figure's pretty dope.
Well, yeah, you just hit it on the head. I mean, in the first Justice League, the original, he was just an angry dude. I was like, he was the youngest member of the Justice League, but he was like the angriest, and he seemed to be the most, I don't know, aggressive of the group. And I was just like, this is just really odd, really out of place. And then you see Snyder, and you feel empathetic, and he's totally different. I mean, you can kind of sympathize a little bit with Ray Fisher, the actor, why he was so upset with Josh Whedon.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It kind of made sense, and it sucks because like most of the time people are like, "Oh, what's he bitching about? What the hell?" And then it's like, then you watch the Snyder Cut, and it's like, "Holy shit!" Like, he had every right to bitch. Like he was, everyone was like equals on that movie, but in the original JL, he was like, just like a background character. That like, dude, stop being so fucking pissed off. Get over there. But he's a main character.
There's gonna be two versions of that figure. One with the armored face.
The Iron Man face, yeah.
Yeah,
that should be sick. I'm like, I'll actually pick up a Cyborg fig now because I'm like, all right, why not?
I mean, yeah, if you want the entire, Snyder Justice League, I don't think they're going to be making like any Mezcos of him. Who knows? We definitely got a shock. I think it was it yesterday when this 3-pack set got announced?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was when they give us that hint of like the bat, the lightning, and like the spaceship.
Yeah.
I was thinking spoilers. I thought it was gonna be Martian Manhunter.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, if that happens, I have to get it. And then I was like, yo, and then I was also said it would be mad dope if they do a black suit Superman, because I'm like, yo, like you don't see much black suit Superman. And this came out, and I think Grumps, you like messaged me as I was like putting in my pre-order. I was like, yo, this is out. And I was like, I'm trying to order it right now. I was like freaking out. And I just had to pick it up. It's like,
when they put this hint out, I was like, everyone kept guessing like one character.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is such an unusual hint. I didn't think it was going to be a 112 scale. I thought it was going to be something like their 5 points or, one of their other little, those things. But, wow. Yes. And I jumped on these as well. just because, I mean, this Batman is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's it's the upgraded suit from Justice League. It's a little different than Batman v Superman. Also, it comes with 3 head sculpts.
Oh, damn.
Including an unmasked, Ben Affleck.
That's a great Ben Affleck.
Yeah, and it's going to work well with your BVS if you want to use it on that too. Looks a little, and of course, we're just looking at promo pictures, but
yeah, it's just a lot of Photoshop here.
Yeah, definitely. But by this design, it looks like a different body than what they used on the BVS.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, at this point, how old is that? 5 years old. That original BVS Batman, right?
Yeah, it's about 5.
So, the body will be different, and the suit from, like you said, from BVS to Justice League was, the regular suit was slightly upgraded. So.
And here's what's really cool. And they can do this real quick with, like you said, Photoshop, but the stand, it's already saying Zack Snyder's JL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, they knew about this way back when, because in this set, you're also getting black suit Superman.
Yeah.
Which wasn't, when the original movie came out, wasn't it like hinted at or alluded to, and people were upset that you didn't see him?
It was like on the trailer, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was in the trailer.
Yeah, and then it's like, and it was like, wait a minute, that part never happened. Like that scene where he talks to Alfred, that was in the trailer, and then the movie came out, and it wasn't part of the movie. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro?
And this head sculpt of Henry Cavill is a lot better.
The original one was just downright awful. Excuse me. Yeah, what they didn't touch on in the movie real quick was that this suit is, God, I forget the name of the suit, but
it's like his recovery suit.
Yeah, it helps him absorb the rays of the sun or whatever better.
Right, because when he came back, the return of Superman,
he was powerless. Yeah.
Yeah, he was weakened, so he had to have this recovery suit that basically, because black absorbs heat better, helped him restore his Kryptonian powers.
Yeah.
I was hoping that he'd have a mullet in the Snyder cut. I'm not gonna lie.
This figure looks so dope.
Yeah, I like the black suit. I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but I do like this black suit because it can also play out, with,
Superman?
Well, no, you can continue the story. If they're not going to make another movie, you can make your own continuation and have it where he's like, the dark side controlled Superman, because that's essentially what the next series of movies were supposed to be. I think, if you listen to Bat Force Radio review of Justice League, we talked about how, this Zack Snyder's vision was for it to be 3 movies. And the second movie was set in that timeline where you have the Nightmare Batman sequence and all that stuff. And Superman is basically under his control, under Darkseid's control, with because Darkseid comes back, gets the anti-life equation, shit goes down, Lois dies, Superman blames Batman, and it's almost like how Anakin Skywalker gives in to the dark side and then is just consumed with vengeance and hate and rage. That's what happens with Superman.
Injustice, right?
Yeah, it is. It was literally like Final Crisis and Injustice together, and it was basically the story was almost like the redemption of Superman in a way at the very end. Also, part of that 3-pack. We don't want to ignore it, but we do finally get the Flash.
Yeah.
Which had been hinted at and shown several years ago. I think was it Toy Fair?
Yeah, Toy Fair was shown, yeah.
And people were like, "Where's the Flash? Where's the Flash? Why aren't you putting him out?"
For years. Yeah, for years.
Obviously, I kind of think that they just held him back because they knew he wasn't going to sell on his own.
I know. Well, Aquaman and Wonder Woman weren't popular either. You know, the figures, the Mezco figures. So, up until I guess 2 weeks ago, you could get Aquaman and Wonder Woman for like $50.
I think the Wonder Woman part of that reason was because one, their female bucks just aren't that good.
Yeah.
But the face likeness, it kind of had
it was bad.
Squared head. Yeah, it was not good.
It was not good at all.
It did not. It kind of looked like Gal, but then again,
really.
she kind of has some unique features that are hard for Toyz sculpture to capture her.
In plastic form.
You got to be pretty accurate.
I think the closest one that's done a good job is Mafex. They've gotten their most recent 1984 version.
I think so, yeah.
Is really good.
Real quick, I just want to announce on the show that I will be selling my Flash figure the minute I get it. So if anybody out there is interested, please make an offer.
2022.
And
yeah, it's not the Flash to me.
If you don't like his offer, make me an offer, because I may be I may even sell you the Superman too. Who knows? I just really wanted the Batman. And I hate to go back to it, but I mean, geez.
Yeah,
I think what actually ultimately sold me on this, one, it's Batman. It's an upgraded Snyder suit Batman, but we get an unmasked head and wired cape. That's always really cool. I always like the unmasked version for some reason.
I'm always a fan of that. But it's pretty dope when you see like Batman's his version of taking off a bra when he gets home is taking off his mask, and it's like, oh, thank God I took this shit off, and then he's like, yo, that looks so cool. Like, here he is with his suit unmasked. I don't know. Anytime I see anything Batman unmasked, I try to buy it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of, for me, it's almost like it I don't know.
Humanizes him.
It humanizes him, lets you see a little bit behind the curtain, saying, "Oh, okay, he actually is a man." He's. But
Just a suit.
That's now that we're talking about this, that was one of the things a lot of people remarked on with the Robert Pattinson, the Batman trailer. At the end, they show him, take off the cowl, and he has the eye black on, which is never shown, ever in any movie. Even Justice League, Affleck's walking around without the cowl, but he doesn't have the eye black. So that was, that's always really cool.
Yeah, it's like, why ignore it? Why pretend that Batman would not black out? And it's almost like putting on some war paint, to conceal his skin underneath there. I mean, it only makes sense. I love the fact in Batman Returns where they're down in the sewer and it's him, Catwoman, and Penguin, the face off, and there's Batman, and then he rips his cowl off to show her that he's Bruce Wayne. There's no eye black. No. It's like even when I first saw that, I was like, that doesn't make sense.
It's technology we don't understand yet.
Yeah,
it comes with the mask.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I may paint his eyes white anyway, just to give him a comic look. Who knows? So what else we got? Oh, I guess since we're in the Mezco lane, let's continue down that path.
They did a lot recently. So.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Mez actually did an interview with the Toy Page last week.
Yeah.
So you can find that.
Right.
Yeah. That's up on YouTube. And I think that was probably his first interview.
Bluetooth
disconnected.
What the hell?
But, as we were talking about before the show, it's a good interview. I don't think, it really pressed him too hard to find out some of the answers because, I don't know. I'm going to go on a little nerd rant. I love the Mezco product. I hate their business model. Yeah. And what I want to talk about specifically is they put out this series of army builders for their Rumble Society of the Black Skulls. But this is what pissed me off is that you had to be kind of in the know on this. This wasn't really publicly announced, although people on Facebook were going off on me saying, oh, this is so well known. It wasn't. You had to
be on your phone.
Well, you had to buy, what was it, Grumps?
Was it the bodega box or no? It was no. It was the Toy Fair box from last year, 2020.
Okay.
And it came with a ring, and they gave you there was a special code or something that was attached to the ring that you had to enter, and it only worked if you had the ring. I don't know, it was some convoluted thing.
Yeah. So, and they do this.
You definitely have to be in the know, like you said.
Yeah, it's like, and I get it. It kind of makes it a novelty type of thing. But do that for like a one release character, not an army builder type, because these Black Skulls are supposed to be kind of a stormtrooper type of group of assassins or whatever. And they would let you buy up to 4 at a time.
Yeah.
Damn.
All that does is breed scalping, On their website, they even sell some products, say, beat the scalpers. You just create the scalpers.
Yeah, so who's going to beat them when you're first?
I missed out on that. I got 2, but if you had the code, you could buy 3 and get 1 for free. That was cool, but I didn't have the code, so.
Yeah.
Mezco drops, and I get it. Page has a relationship with Mez, and that's that was Mez's first press in more than 3 years. So, you don't want to. I understand you want to. I'm sure he would like to keep doing these interviews and stuff, and keep that line open. So, I guess he didn't necessarily want to push too hard, but me sitting here on the other side, it's like, man, some of your business practices are just, I don't know, just weird. It's so, and this, Gramps, like every single release is just frustrating.
And it's like I think I told you, stuff like this just makes me feel as a longtime customer that you don't want my business anymore. And you make a product, but you don't want to sell it to me. You sell it to me, but you make it so damn difficult to buy it because your billing process and your website sucks. I buy it, and it doesn't come out for over a year. There's some figures we're still waiting on, and I get it. The COVID stuff has slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
But man,
that's one way. I think
it's still
for a site to run with the amount of people that jump on it, he's probably not investing or has like a good like a server
back
to
in.
to have all that
I think
all
they
all that
outsource it.
traffic.
They
Yeah,
outsource
they
it.
outsource it.
But even that, like the company I work for now, we outsource. We have 7 servers, and like we only have like 4,000 users, and that shit be slow as fuck sometimes. I mean, can you imagine the amount of people who buy Mezco is trying to jump on one site at the same time? Because even like Funko and like all these other things that do releases, they're shitty as hell, man. And like shit disappears. Shit disappears like ASAP. Think about like New York City Comic Con when you're trying to buy your ticket and you're waiting for that shit an hour and a half later, and you finally get in, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's so frustrating. It's
Well,
like
that's the thing. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, you let's say you do one release a month, for argument's sake, right? Like, do you really want to spend all this money for whatever, back end service, whatever, for 15 minutes of sales?
Yeah.
And then the rest of the month, your traffic is,
Lame.
probably a tenth of that 15-minute period.
Yeah.
That's probably why this shit doesn't happen. But that's one thing. But the shit with the credit cards, well, I use PayPal with them, so I've been skating
It's the
on that
fastest way.
situation. But the credit cards, and he said it in the interview, like, oh, I think people don't have their information correct. Nah, bro.
No.
That's
I've had the same card
case.
in there 3 times, and I know it's valid, and it'll still say invalid card.
Yeah. Didn't I think now PayPal allows you to add your credit card. So that's the fastest way for me now. Like, I have my credit card through PayPal, and I'm just like, PayPal, credit card, go. Give me my points, guys. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
And then offer reward points, but you can't use it on these things.
No, you can't use on the Rumble Society or the Gomez.
Oh, all right. So that's why I didn't see my points yesterday. All right, that makes sense. The fuck.
If it's not one thing, it's the other.
They want you to use your points on the Catwoman that's still available after all these years that they can't sell.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's in the interview he says, well, we don't want to keep stock and blah blah blah. All right, I get it. You don't want to keep stock, but you don't have anything that I'd be interested in buying. So my points, would go collect dust for months at a time. And
anyway,
like you said, nobody wants fucking Catwoman and Darkseid.
Maybe now.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. I guess if you want to continue down that lane, they did another release that kind of got our attention. I don't know if you guys jumped on it, but they did G.I. Joe Destro.
I reluctantly jumped on this.
You did?
Yeah, because I was like, I love G.I. Joe, but I already bought 2 Destros this year. I was like, I don't know if I need to spend $100 on another one. So I don't know.
But then you saw all these guns and all these accessories.
That smile.
That smile.
Yeah, what's up with the smile?
I don't know. It's a super villain grin, I guess.
I thought this was cool though. The gun that
that shit is wild.
That is crazy.
But that's another thing that I'll just lose. I just know. But it gives you options.
Yeah.
You can see that you can take the scope on, you can take the scope off, you can put on the nose piece and all the various types of guns. That's pretty cool.
You could if you do fig filming, and you could do like assembling the gun ready to shoot someone.
Yeah, stop motion. That would be fucking cool. Yeah, they had one of the Gomez figures has a gun similar to that where you could mod it out or whatever.
I was really surprised, when they did the Destro, because if you're going to do Destro, you're just going to keep continuing with those Joes. Snake Eyes will be next. Probably Storm Shadow. Then you've got Cobra Commander. That's just a rabbit hole that I can't go down. I'm already spending enough on the DC stuff.
Yeah. And they're gonna
Hasbro's
do,
good enough for me, but
yeah, me too. I think I'll stick with the Hasbro. They're gonna do one per quarter, one Joe figure per quarter. So
Snake Eyes is going to come next. They've already
yeah.
that's just a can't miss figure.
Isn't like Snake Eyes going to be on in the comic soon with Batman somehow or something?
Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, they're having a Batman Fortnite crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But wait, G.I. Joe's is part of Fortnite too, or Snake Eyes is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hasbro has the license now to do 6-inch Fortnite figures. And a while back, I don't think we have a picture, but a while back they announced a Fortnite Snake Eyes figure through Hasbro Pulse. So
yeah, that sold out pretty quick too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind a Hasbro Batman, if, somewhere, somehow, some Hail Mary.
Yeah, it's funny how Hasbro didn't get that license.
Yeah.
They would do a great job.
Yeah.
I think we were asking for that back when Mattel still had the license. And then we heard that Mattel was losing the license, and we're like, oh, it was Hasbro going to get it. But then they announced McFarlane, which was a surprise. Speaking of Hasbro, there were some new drops here within the last week. They've gotten some new Star Wars releases from the Star Wars comics. And I think this is a pretty awesome version of Maul.
Yeah. Oh, that's a box. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and got a new version of Luke Skywalker.
You gotta work out.
Paint, I think.
Yeah, probably.
From the Dagobah set.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is a cool one. His name is Kur Kanos, and he's basically, one of the Emperor's bodyguard that turned away from them and kind of left the Empire there.
Oh, okay. Crimson Empire. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I may grab those. I have so many Star Wars figures. I need to start taking photos with them. Yeah. Really, really cool.
There's another one, isn't there? There's a fourth character.
Yeah, he looks like a rabbit. I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
I don't talk about that guy.
I was waiting to see that.
Oh, I think he was from like an animated version.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Show.
I hear. What is that? What, is it the Clone Wars or something? I hear one of those animated shows is really good.
Probably the Clone Wars. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta check that out.
Let's see. Did you guys pick up anything? Dunk, I know you're always
Dunk has
picking
a
up
bunch
stuff.
of shit.
Yeah. Well,
the early Dunk gets the junk.
gotta get out of bed early and get shit done. I picked this Star Wars fig up for Grumps.
Nice.
The Dark Side Ray.
Yeah. I picked this one up for you. Apparently it's very popular.
Yes. The NECA Phantom.
There it is.
I've been waiting years for a Phantom figure. I was hoping that Hasbro would do it, but when NECA announced this as part of their 3-pack of Defenders of the Earth, man, I got super, super excited.
They look great in person.
Who is the little character with the Phantom?
I don't know. We'll see what his name is. Because, these are based on an animated show where the Phantom is teamed up with Flash Gordon, and he's like their little mascot or something like that.
Zuffy.
Gotcha.
Zuffy.
Yeah. All right.
I don't care. I just
it's like a little Batmite.
Yeah, I just remember growing up, the Phantom was always my favorite character and cartoon in the Sunday comics.
Oh shit, that's
You know,
right.
the
Damn.
the Sunday paper came with colored comics, and I always look forward to the weekly Phantom, and so yeah, I'm getting excited. I'm going to try to get a couple of him because I want to paint him. His trunks have to be painted a certain way with like blue lines to be more like the comics.
Oh, okay.
But
I understand those figures are the same body as the DC figure they put out.
The Batman?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
I think your boy Unparalleled Universe got this Phantom, and he posted a awesome photo. I think he bought a diorama where he's sitting in his skull cave.
Yeah, he actually made that. So that was really cool. Yeah, pink foam type deal.
Yeah, that inspired me. I'm going to do that whenever I get him.
Yeah.
And then I got to find a horse for him.
Just real quick to shout out to the Tuesday crew who does a good job of supporting me and Grumps and Gramps show and Bad Force Radio. They're always sharing our content, so I really appreciate that. I know the rest of us do as well. So thank you, boys.
The community.
Yeah.
Then other shit I've been finding, and this is it kind of like what Grumps kind of like wants to thank people and stuff. I've been finding this damn Batarang like left and right.
I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, that's what everyone's telling me. And like,
Drunk is throwing that shit all over the country.
Yo, all over the country and just tossing. I'm like, yo, here, you next. Yo, you on the wish list? I got you. Like, yo, it's crazy. I think I had a total of 20. And I got 3 left, and like one's for Trunks. I got to ship to. One's from some dude downstate, and one guy I'm waiting to reply. If he ain't replying, I already got a replacement, man. I got a wish list I got to cater to.
Dang.
I didn't even get one for myself because I was like, I'm not even too crazy about it. But like the one thing that I did get for myself was this Super Shredder. I think it's the second one that just kind of did a repainting of it. It looks pretty dope.
Oh.
That looks pretty good.
How big is that?
I don't even know. It looks 10-inch.
10?
Yeah, he's big. It looks like a 10-inch big.
And how much was that?
This was $30, man.
Wow.
It was nuts. And I made the mistake of posting a picture of everything I found on social media. And then as I walk out of Walmart, I was like, yo, I need those turtles. I need those super shredders. So like I found a bunch of the turtles as well. So these are the last shipment of turtles I gotta make. I'm shipping these out tomorrow to our boy Bat Force Tom.
Now those are, what brand is that? Nickelodeon?
Yeah, Nickelodeon NECA.
NECA, yeah.
But they're the movie turtles. They're amazing. It sucks looking at them because I'm like, I love the movie turtles, but I'm like, I can't buy more shit. Like I can't. Yes, like I could, but I don't want to move all this crap again when I end up moving. It was funny because when I moved and I bought like, I don't know, I had like 19 bins or 20 bins, right? These huge ass bins. 15 of them were just my collection. And I was like, damn it. Like, yeah, that's me. Imagine you, Grumps. Like, if you moved, you got to just make your house a box.
Fuck that. Oh, man.
I ain't never moving.
No.
But it was fun finding all that stuff and then shipping it out and everyone posting it, excited how I'll get it. So I'm like, cool. It's fun to make people happy.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
You're all about the hunt. Like, I don't think you've ever or I've not known you to buy stuff online.
Not really. No, it's I think once I pre-ordered the Thomas Wayne, Todd McFarlane, because I was like, oh shit, you know, I was bugging out, and it was like a Sunday morning. I think Jesus was like, yo, it's on Target, and I was like, all right, I need to get the fuck out of here, and I just like bought it. I pre-ordered it just to make sure I had it because I love Thomas Wayne, and then I show up to Target and there's like fucking 15 of them, and I'm like, I'm good. I don't have to do that shit again. I just
what is it with upstate New York that gets all the figures, and I get nothing down here in Texas? Nothing. It's either that or there's just a lot of toy figure collectors in my area that just buy them all up.
I've been like you know, with the Batarangs, with the Ninja Turtles and all that shit. I've been shipping to Ohio. I've been shipping to Brooklyn. I've been shipping to PA, Florida, heavy. Florida gets nothing.
I heard that.
So many boxes to Florida.
I heard that.
And I think the only California people I've been shipping to is you know, Bat Force Tom, Legends, of course. And then
California is ruthless.
Yeah, because California, they get everything first. So over there, the flip game's crazy because McFarlane figs get there like, you know, 2 or 3 weeks before anyone else sees them in the shelves. And, you know, California has their shit on eBay, you know, $15, $20 more. And people are like, oh my God, I can't find it. Let me buy it now. And then, you know, you wait 4 weeks later and they're fucking, you know, they're peg warmers at Walmart. Like, just wait, you know.
But you got a couple of things going for you that, number one, you're a fucking early bird. So there's that. And number two, you have a bunch of stores like in a small, but like, what is it, 20-minute drive?
Yeah, everything's about 20 minutes. But I got let me see. I got four Walmarts I could get to that take less than 20 minutes from my apartment.
Yeah.
And then 3 Targets that's less than 30 and less than 20 minutes.
That's 7.
But when I do all of them, that's 3 hours. But you know, whatever. I got a Fitbit. I walk.
That's why he's got the miles in the aisles.
Yeah, you could do one store a day or, you know, whatever. So that's why it's successful.
The main thing is I got the one Walmart on my way to work, and my secret, I get to Walmart every fucking day at 7:30. I say hi to the greeter because it's the same greeter Monday through Friday. He's probably like, this motherfucker has no life. He shows up to Walmart every fucking day at the same time. And I'll be like, oh man, you know, I need some moisture, some like hand sanitizer, and I'll pick that up. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Let me get my green drink. Let me go shoot to the electronics. You know, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, they had the Funko area. Right next to the Funko area, you find the NECA and like other random shit. But then you have to go like in the middle of that because like on the side of the aisles, that's where they have all the extra stuff. Then sometimes they put like a second aisle where like the games are. Sometimes the Funkos and NECA stuff is in there. So I'm like jumping around from aisle to aisle, see what I can find.
You know what he thinks? He thinks you're a secret shopper.
Probably. At this point.
Professional shopper.
Yeah, I wish. If anyone's hiring, I'd be more than happy to do that.
Yeah, right.
And I just go straight to the figs. And then there's that little collectible aisle right next to like, you know, with my Walmart, it's like right next to the self-checkout where they have like the comic books and the Pokemon cards and and like the mystery bags and all that shit. And then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm done. Swipe and call it a day every morning, Monday through Friday. But
wow.
But the main thing I do have I've kind of like started a little community of people who hunt for figs here. So it's like I come across these people sometime and they're like, yo, you're about figs? I'm like, yeah, I love figs. I mean, you guys should watch the show. And they're like, oh, okay. Where you guys on? I'm like, YouTube. That's where you watch shows, right? Like, I don't know. But also Spotify.
Promotion.
And then
we're on HBO Max.
Some of them be like, what do you look for? You know, you like G.I. Joes and stuff? And I was like, nah, I got G.I. Joes for the boys. I'm like, I'm strictly DC. That's it. My budget's there. If I do any more than that, like, I'm fucked. So now I have like a community of guys that like when I'm hunting for DC shit, you know, similar to like you guys and everyone else, it's like, yo, if you find this, let me know. I'm like, cool, I'll find it, but I got my A-listers that I take care of first, you know.
Yeah.
Like you guys are the B-list, but trust me, I'll find it. And like and yeah, it's fun. It keeps me busy. It gets my step count up, and you know, keeps the ticker going. And it's just fun. I don't know. I enjoy this shit. It's, you know, and so many people collect figures and you have no idea until they start hitting you up. I'm like, oh shit, cool.
You have no idea. Like there have been time. Remember when those Cobra Troopers were out in Targets? The people that I would see looking for those, you would have no idea that they were toy collectors. None.
Yeah. It's like people's grandpops and shit. Like it's like the most.
I mean, like
people.
Women that looked like my mother. You know, guys that looked like they'd rather, you know, be in a rock band. You know, just all walks of life. It was crazy. But that just shows you, you know, the fandom for, you know, G.I. Joes or Star Wars. I mean, it's all across the board. It's crazy. Yeah. It's cool.
And it just brings all walks of life, like you said, like all ages, all walk, like, you know, all professions. Like I saw a dude in like a full suit one morning, like going to Target, and I'm over here like, listen, guys, I go to work, I wear my fucking jeans and a t-shirt or a hoodie. Like I'm not going to change. That's who the fuck I am. Don't dress me up. And this dude's in a full out suit, and I'm over here like, yo, he has to be like a lawyer or something. And like he's out here looking for Cobra Troopers. And yo, if you're in a suit, I think you're making money. You're actually making six figures, you know, actually. And you could just go online and spend the $40-$50 and like, fuck it, I don't have to stand out here with these idiots. No, out there, like in the game, you know, like it's crazy. Yeah, like it's amazing to see the different type of people, like 16-year-old girls. Yo, some kid, I think it was like late October, right? You know, it gets really cold upstate. This dude rode his bike to Target, and he was the first one in line. And I forgot what I was looking. I was looking for Tom McFarlane figs. I forgot exactly what, but I stood there. No, we were looking for G.I. Joes, him and I. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yo, I'm here for the Joes. Like, yeah, so am I. He's like, all right, cool. So we're first. I'm like, you rode your bike here? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, where do you live? And like, he told me where it was at. It was like 6 miles down the road. And I'm like, yo, that's dedication, man. That's where we're at right now. You want a fig, you know, going on eBay is the easy way out. Get your ass out there. Yo, ride a fucking bike to Target, man. Like
in the snow, uphill both ways.
Yeah, just going in. Like, yo,
I did it.
Your kids those stories. You did what?
I said I did it yesterday. I actually left my house for a fig yesterday. So.
I did too. And it felt good.
Yeah. It wasn't a DC fig, but it was a pretty cool fig regardless. I'll show.
What'd you get?
This Marvel Select Hulk.
Oh shit. That's actually pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, bro, this shit is massive. It's
Marvel Select.
It's the Immortal Hulk. Let me do a little size comparison.
Because I've been looking for a good Hulk.
This is the one for you, Gramps. This is
okay.
That looks solid as fuck. Oh shit! Oh, that's a Hulk.
It's massive. There you go.
How much is that?
$30. Marvel Select. Fucking massive.
That is.
Does he come with like different hands? What?
There's an extra set of hands and this extra weird head. I don't know. Probably has to do with the comic storyline. Some sort of robot head. But yeah, it's the fucking Hulk. I mean, what do you need? You know, you don't need much. You need a big fig, the ripped purple pants, and you're good. So yeah, that's been hot in the streets. It was $50 on Amazon from a bunch of different sellers, and I called my local comic shop, Royal Collectibles. I called them up. They had it. They held it. And that was the last one. So,
damn, that's a sick thing. I haven't seen it.
I wish I had that when I saw Lou Ferrigno couple weeks ago.
Oh man.
That would have been cool to get signed.
Yeah, right.
So
Damn.
this is what I found yesterday. And, sometimes you find something that you're really not looking for, but I look at him like I could use that basically as a background character, an extra. And I found...
Oh, I got her. Yeah, Moira.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Moira McTaggart. And I'm going to be honest, I don't read much X-Men, but, she's a really cool, versatile female figure that, she comes with, her medical, thing, but you can take that off. She's got extra arms where she can look like she's just going out on the town.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty cool.
And if you, if you were to find another one cheap, you could, make 2 characters out of that figure. Because she has the different arms and the lab coat comes off. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of like X-Men figs, I actually did pick one up for myself.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
It's a pretty solid fig.
Yeah.
Like I was like, shit, and I'm like, yo, it looks mad dope, and I was like, I'll hold on to her. And is that my only Marvel fig ever? I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I picked that one up too because there's not too many Jean Grey figures with that Marvel girl, costume. So
Looks good. I was like, you know what? I'll hold on to that for a minute.
yeah.
Can't
They
complain.
made a nice Wolverine with that wave too. This guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dunk. If you find that, let me know.
I'll get it.
He's got like a little gray beard here. The claws are cool.
I found it this morning. I'll get it to you tomorrow.
Put it on my list. I like that Wolverine.
And it's short too. I know some people complain about the height.
No, he's supposed to be.
Of other, Wolverine figures, but this one is, relatively short.
So are the other Marvel Legends. He's supposed to be shorter. Even the Mezco is shorter.
It's really
pretty accurate.
So.
All right, I got something I want to show you that I'm stoked about. He's actually sitting in my pile of loot, ready to be shipped. I've been waiting for something like this. I was actually going to build a custom of this, but as always happens when you start building a custom, the universe knows what you want, and here it comes.
Oh, cool.
That crow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be sick. I'm actually hoping that this...
Yesterday. Sorry.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday, yeah.
You didn't buy it?
No, because I'm gonna go all in on the Mezco crow whenever that goes up for pre-order.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, it looks great though. This thing, in hand looks great.
I mean, I'm going to buy that Mezco one too, but again, it's going to be 3 years before we get to it, and then you're going to have to wait another year before that. I mean, I'll be dead by the time that thing comes out.
That's a dope fig. Can't go wrong with the crow.
And it comes with the headstone too, which you could, repurpose for other shots or whatever.
Yeah.
And that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have Batman rocking that thing.
Now, they haven't released one with the guitar yet, right? The Dark Knight Metal. They haven't released the one with the guitar. They just have the regular one.
No, yeah, just the regular one. Yeah.
Making me buy fucking 2 figs for accessories drives me nuts. I gotta buy the Thomas Wayne for the head sculpt and the sword that's coming out.
Yeah, dude, I'm so down on McFarlane. I'm not even gonna bother with that one. I can't.
Yeah, I've got other swords I could put with him.
Yeah,
Got
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also did pick one thing because I went like all right, what's tough about now, I think we're living like they're re-releasing all like our childhood shit, and it's like you guys know we're gonna pick some shit up. You guys know that like you walk down a toy aisle, it's like, oh shit, remember that? Oh man, that's so cool. So like back in the day, back in like mid to late 90s, I was really big into WWF, not whatever the fuck it is now. And I saw a fucking Undertaker fig.
Oh.
And
okay.
yeah,
Oh.
and I was like,
dude, that's a good one.
Yeah, I had to get it. I had
That's
to.
awesome.
Because I remember like Undertaker was just dope. Oh, he's from Death Valley. He was mad freaking quiet. He was choke slamming the shit out of people and tombstones and left and right. And then when the video games came out, like, it's just unreal. So like I had to get that. And I'm like, I gotta be careful walking down these toy aisles, man. Because
that's a really good figure, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one.
I was so happy with it. And then
look at Doug enjoying himself and buying figs.
Yeah, I'm buying figs for the whole world, for all of the USA and some people in Canada.
Yeah.
I might as well buy myself something.
Yeah, good for you, man.
But yeah, like I was like, man, and it just you look at these figs and you start reminiscing of like the good old days. And I was like, man, I wonder if I could find a decent Shawn Michaels or like or like Yokozuna or like Doink the Clown or like I'm like, man, they should start. I don't know if they did already. I was happy with this. I was blind to everything else, but like all those other wrestling figs. But then I don't want to go down that road either. But I'd be happy with this one for now.
All right, I got one more fig to talk about, and this was actually announced yesterday. And you mentioned going down the road of nostalgia. This one was kind of a surprise yesterday. NECA released their Gargoyle figure.
That shit looks incredible.
Yeah,
dude, this thing is massive. It's like his wingspan's like 16 inches across.
Yeah,
the figure is 8 inches tall.
I need to get that. That's what I need to get. I watched that cartoon all the fucking time after school.
I think I'm the only person that's never seen this cartoon.
I'm not gonna lie.
Great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I only watched a few episodes, but the figure looks great. And
have they mentioned the price point? Is it on pre-order yet, or
no?
Pre-order today.
Really?
BBTS. Yeah.
Oh, but is it like a Target exclusive, or NECA's going to be like we're going worldwide?
No, they're going worldwide in BBTS, Entertainment Earth. I think it's $22.99. I think. I'm not sure.
Let me look it up. Let me get on there. Sure. $32.99.
$32.99. There you go.
All right, I'll find it.
Yeah.
So guys, put in your orders right now. I'm getting calls.
Yeah, already, right?
I mean, because he comes with a couple of different head sculpts.
Yeah.
And looks like, what is that? A chili pepper? Jalapeno.
Yeah.
A book and some extra hands.
Wasn't he the one? I think he wore glasses in some episodes because he actually read and stuff. I don't know.
He's the leader.
Yeah.
But regardless of if you like this cartoon or not, he'd be a pretty dope, villain for whoever you want to put in your toy photos.
Yeah, you could do that, or like you could color him and make him a man bat.
Ooh.
Dude, that is a great idea.
Yeah, it's just crazy how
pick up too.
It's just crazy how they're just hitting on all the buttons of our nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's why you're seeing the guys in suits in the aisles and the grandmas and us, the 40-year-olds. And
speaking of nostalgia.
Oh, dude!
I went and got this thing.
When did you get that?
A couple of days ago. It's really cool. This is from Super 7 Ultimate Voltron, whatever. Articulation's kind of limited, you know.
Yeah, makes sense.
But it's fucking cool. Only thing I don't like about it is kind of weird that it can't hold. It comes with weapons, but it can't hold the weapon. So
That's
unless
odd.
there's something wrong with my brain, but other than that, it's cool. It looks cool here with the other characters and stuff. So
Yeah, I loved Voltron growing up.
yeah.
For me, it was like I'm happy they haven't released them or haven't went down that road. It was like the Power Ranger Zords, and I remember when I was a kid, like 3 Kings Day, my mom bought me like the Red Ranger Dragon, and that was like one of the last ones I needed to put all 5 of them together and make Megazord or whatever it was called. And then it was like, then the Green Ranger shit came out, and I like begged my mom for that crap, but I had to like sell candy, and like I won, so I got $100 of Toys R Us bucks.
Wow.
And like I went over and bought it, and then I put the whole thing together, and it was like the best day of my life. And if that shit comes out again, you know damn well I want to relive those feelings.
Well, Dunk, Mezco is doing a Green Ranger figure, so are you gonna be there for that?
That means they're going to do all of them.
And
Yes, yeah.
if they're gonna do green, like I'll probably just do green and pink, because you gotta get Kimberly, bro. You gotta get Kim.
That's that. I think Gramps and I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I was always more of Voltron than Power Ranger, and that's probably a generational thing. But I was just Voltron came first, and I was just like, the Power Rangers are just kind of copying Voltron.
Yeah, it was hands down.
I was talking to some guys, the Tuesday Crew guys, earlier this morning about the Gargoyles thing and whatever, and I was, like I'm, a little older than these guys, and I was like, Power Rangers and Gargoyles were after my era, basically. So that's why I wasn't catching those things.
That was like, let me see, Power Rangers. I was watching it when I was 6, so that's like 92.
Yeah, I was. I was already working, so.
And then I think Gargoyles was like 95, 96.
Yeah. I think that show won an Emmy or something. It was, a lot of people compare it to, the animated series, Batman the animated series, like in terms of quality.
I got to rewatch it before I say anything.
Yeah,
to that
I want to check it out.
Because I rewatched Batman the animated series, and I'm like, that's hard to match.
Yeah.
The other thing that got me, and it was, I blame Bat Force Tom for this, was the Hot Toys that went to pre-order as well, and it's the Hot Toy Batman, the Nightmare Batman. With the black suit Superman, and I'm like, really? Back-to-back days, I do pre-orders for black suit Superman.
Big money, Dunk.
Fuck, guess I'm gonna buy those Pokemon cards.
Hey, just think of those as your government figs, though.
Yeah. I can't get mad. They're coming out next year, so I got a whole year to figure this shit out.
That Nightmare Batman, a lot of people were kicking themselves when they passed the Hot Toys version, when they passed on it the first time it came out, so.
Is Mezco going to release one again?
I doubt that.
Like, I heard people saying, oh, Mezco's going to release one, and I was like, you wish.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
One, right? Oh, there you go.
It'd be cool because they just did today the black and white version of Zack Snyder Justice League. It'd be cool if they came out with like a grayscale version of these same figures, including that Nightmare Batman.
That'd be dope.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, I'd be there for that.
Black and white, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm like the whole Nightmare Batman thing. I think that's become like one of my favorite like figs to buy. Like I have the Mattel, I have the Funko. I have the Mezco. I'm gonna wait for the Hot Toys. I got another one somewhere back there, and it's like anytime I see Nightmare Batman, I'm like, yo, that's just so dope.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say no. Can't say no. It fucking sucks.
You're everything Batman.
Yeah.
Everything Nightmare Batman.
Should be everything Nightmare Batman.
It's crazy. But like the one thing I do say no to is that Sideshow, because it's going to be a while before I buy another one of those. Because damn, that shit hit the wallet hard.
Yeah.
So hard. That shit, like, the shipping is straight up the 3-pack that just came out yesterday. When you buy a Sideshow.
The Prime One.
Yeah, when you buy a Prime One, it's like the shipping cost alone is a 3-pack that we just pre-ordered yesterday, which I paid in full somehow. I don't know how. Whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, you took my money now? All right, good. Then you better fucking deliver.
Right.
But we're in good times. It's a good fig time right now. Like so much is going on. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, because to be honest, you guys know, like, during this whole pandemic year, I've been home a lot, working from home, like so many people, and I have invested myself in the toy community and made some friends, made some acquaintances, made some enemies. But yeah, I mean, I've invested myself in the toy community, gotten my name out there, gotten Bat Force name out there, and it's a lot of good people out there. So it's been fun to build these relationships, and it sucks, pandemic sucks and whatever, but that's one good takeaway that I have from it. So
yeah, I think adding to what you said, it's like we had to like force ourselves to meet new people somehow. Because think about it, like on pre-COVID, we went out, we will meet people and like that's it. And now in a way, like everyone like found a hobby or like focused on their hobby a little more during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And by focusing on that to keep ourselves sane, right, and like not fucking going crazy watching the news and listening to all this bullshit, we got into these groups and they help us get through this shit. We all helped each other get through all this, and since we're not going out spending money, we're in these groups and like, all right, cool. What am I spending money on now? Because it's like you go out to 2 dinners, that's a Mezco. And you go out to drink with your friends, that's the Mezco, and it's like we're not doing that. Like
that's how we think now. It's like, man, I could go out to eat, or I could get that Mezco, or I could get that's what you start thinking of your budget.
Everything starts adding up. I'm like that because I'm like I wanted to, like everyone went out today. I was driving around Albany, and I saw so many people outside. I'm like, damn, that looks so dope right now. But I'm like, nah. I got figs I'm looking for this weekend. I'd rather hold something than let me pay $9 for a beer. Go to the fucking grocery store and buy your shit for get a 6-pack for $9, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, for real.
And that's my TED talk.
Thank you very much.
I think that's a good ending point. So
there you go.
All right, guys. Well,
it's good
another
to
great
see you
one.
guys again. Good to be back here.
I know. We'll try to do this a little bit more frequently. It's been about 3 weeks since we did this last, so try to get back on schedule.
Yeah.
Dope.
But in the meantime, you can catch up with Bat Force Radio and Everything Batman. Dunk has got an awesome new show where he talks with cosplayers, and I think you're on episode 4 now?
Episode 5 launches tomorrow, so when this is out, episode 5 is already going to be out.
Yeah, and it's doing very well too.
Very well.
It's pretty interesting. Got a couple of people lined up coming up. Just other people in the community. By the time this releases, you guys probably will have a chance to listen to Nerdy Girl, who is a comic seller and proud owner of a Detective 27 5.0.
The Holy Grail.
A man can only dream, or a girl, can't be sexist. And then she has like a 9.2 Batman 1, like whatever. You'll
Oh,
go check it
God.
out. There's pictures of what
Wow.
she has.
Yeah,
It's an
looking forward
amazing
to.
story. An amazing story of an entrepreneur that her hobby became her job, and this is her life. And those are
Sounds
goals,
awesome.
man. Those are goals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely go check it out if you guys get the chance.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for the support. Please subscribe, comment, rate, all that good stuff. And we will talk to you guys later.
Later.
Deuces.